Objects in motion, stay in motion. If you have an issue, anything that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 555.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern early on, trying to find answers to a few questions, but overall playing a solid brand of basketball.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Austin Reeves out there with James. Then it's James. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the small forward. And for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
So Miami will get the first possession. Wiggins kicks to Ware. Hero against Reeves. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
First team foul. Now at the line, Tyler Hero. 1.
Here's LeBron. Pass to connect. Now here's Vanderbilt. Reeves the pass to James. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Slicing his way to a shot. Wiggins can be so crafty inside.
So for the Heat, the last game a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Pass to connect. LeBron outside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Hero's got 6.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Pass to connect. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. LeBron is screen on Wiggins. Pocket 6. And James throws it down.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had 15 points last outing. Reeves outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Second free throw, no good. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Celtics.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that one.
Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. James outside. Pass to connect.
Ikaw manggipit
Now
ko, bro.
Vanderbilt. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Over Mitchell. James, good. James has got 7.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Here's Adebayo. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hero against Reeves. Trying to get something going. Miami no good on that time either. And so James will bring it up for LA. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. At the teardrop and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Oh, nice body control there from James to get that shot off while taking the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
He hits both from the stripe. And here is Hero. 6 points for him. Pass to Ware. Mitchell looking it over. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Connect with it. James with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And again, the Lakers no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Right wing. Vanderbilt against Adebayo. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. There's Hero with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. A finish. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Connect, sets a screen for Vanderbilt. To end the run. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 4. Hero passes to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. He's checked in for the Heat. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. James a screen on Hero. And here's Reeves outside. That one falls his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You gotta respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
Here's Ware. A 3-ball. And James pulls it down. For the 3. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by James. James has got 10 points in the game. Hero against Reeves. Shoots from 12. And the shot is long. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron left side. Buries it down low. 12 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Ware. Mitchell outside. Now here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Ware, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
An interconference matchup last season. They went 2-0 against this club.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
The first one falls.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Champs checked in for Connect. And it's Reddish in for James. And Reeves drops them both. And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, MP certainly is playing well, especially for a rookie. But I think he could be doing more to show he's truly elite. He'll have to continue that tireless work ethic to make that happen.
Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Well, some great passes have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Well, you look at Champ, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And here's Adebayo outside. It's good from long range.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
The Lakers in the lead. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Champ, and Robinson comes to help. against Hachimura. Here's Champ. Doncic outside from outside the arc.
Sorry, Noah.
Robinson pulls it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Doncic outside to the inside.
Good pass.
Certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And
Oh,
the
shit.
dunk
My
by
God.
Robinson.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Doncic. Scoreless thus far. Here's Champ. He's covered by Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop.
What a
here.
pass,
An
bro.
emphatic alley-oop jam. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Miami trailing. Here's Ware. In the corner, it's Robinson. Here's the three.
What the fuck?
It's rebounded by Doncic. LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
We saw
In
that.
transition, here comes Miami. Hero with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Good D.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Champ, covered by Mitchell. Finishing with force.
Yo, I'm guarding him,
That's
man.
what I'm talking about.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, Hero. He's got 8.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic outside. Here's Champ, guarded by Robinson. Here's Champ. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Ball's knocked loose. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo pulls it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Hero. Reddish the pass to Champ. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Heat with the lead. Here's the floater. Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Inside, here's Champ, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out front, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Connect. James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Champ, and it's James in. And James throws it down hard.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Hawkins outside. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hawkins has got himself on the board with 3 there. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Champ, covered by Wiggins, into the lane. And the
Oh my God.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Love outside. Wiggins from outside. Lakers with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Rozier against James. Outside Rozier. Love with a wide open look. No good on the triple. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Here's Champ. He's got 8. James a screen on Wiggins. Goes back up. And there's the win. Off the bucket from Champ. Champ's got 10 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Wiggins passes to Love. And eventually every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The Heat trail by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. To the middle. Here's Champ. There's the killer two-handed slam.
What a pass,
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
James, the pass to Champ. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Yes, sir.
And James throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal.
I don't even know why, bro.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami, trailing by 5. Love with the screen on James. James against Rozier. Great defense that time from Champ.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Hachimura the pass to Champ. James a screen on Robinson. Floats it up for James. Pass to connect. Lakers working the ball around now. The 3. And Rozier pulls it down. The Heat trail by 5. And Love has it in the corner. That 3 off the
Nice,
mark.
good thing you missed, bro.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hachimura kicks to James. There's the screen. Down low. Champ the pass to LeBron. Wiggins with the block.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the ball up and redirected the shot.
Fires from deep.
Contested.
Miami no good on that time either. Lakers leading by 5. James dishes to James. Pass to Hachimura.
Yo, what the hell, bro?
Here's Champ. 12 points for him. James a screen on Hawkins. 6 to shoot. Hawkins with the steal. Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Hawkins. Kicks it out to Love.
Contested.
Cracks in the tray. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc.
What the hell?
Here's Champ, covered by Wiggins. James a screen on Wiggins. Floats it up for James.
Yo, how he
And
missed
they
that,
recover
man.
it. And that's off the glass.
Nice.
And
Good
Kevin,
shot.
they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Love. Shoots over James. Love, no luck. Lakers leading by 4. Fires the 3. Up again. Controls
got
the
the
rebound
ball.
and puts it back up and in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaime Hawkins. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Terry Rozier. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. Outside,
Okay,
Robinson
alright.
sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, my
Robinson's got
God.
7 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Reeves against Mitchell. To the paint. And the
Good
dunk
pass.
to finish it off. A beauty.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Adebayo. Poked away.
Good D.
Vanderbilt with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's deflected. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Nice try.
Vanderbilt
Nice
with the steal. Here's Champ. He had 25 points last game. And the
Yes,
powerful
sir.
one-handed slam.
And
This
You
sort
think
of
you can guard me,
awesome
man?
dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Outside Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part
Good
of
pass.
why
What
they have
the
a lead
heck,
in
man? You're
this
doing a
game,
great
doing the
pass,
dirty work
man.
down low.
You're such a
So
good
it's
passer,
Miami
bro.
now, 9-point game. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And Miami making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And then for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes comes in for Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Knecht. Here's Wiggins. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Doncic with the steal. Here we go, all alone. And the
Yes,
dunk
sir.
by Vanderbilt.
Good job,
Play
Bando.
to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
The Heat trail by 11. Outside Hero. Back to Mitchell. Over Doncic. The shot by Mitchell, no good. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Champ, covered by Mitchell. Champ, the pass to
Yes,
Vanderbilt.
sir.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Good screen, Bando.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will
You
give him a
better be
chance to
mine.
discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at the Heat. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
And you know, for the Heat, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Reeves against Hero to end the cold streak.
Our ball.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's Champ, covered by Wiggins. Champ, the pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Doncic. Pass to Champ. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. An
Nice,
absolute
Noah. Good
bomb
shot.
from three-point range. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's deflected.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Ripped away. That's good by Champ.
I'm so strong, man.
Champ's got 22 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding
Nah,
points
I
in
got
transition.
lucky,
So
bro.
far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
To the inside. Here's Champ. Out to Doncic. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And again,
Good
it's the
job.
Lakers from deep.
And I like the fact that he really was
Good job,
unfazed
Loa,
by that
for passing
scoreless
to
first
him.
quarter. And now you can see him getting into a
You're
rhythm.
supposed to be the one. I should pass, bro. What it went to you, bro?
Mitchell against Doncic. Wiggins from outside. Rebound the Lakers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board.
Oh my God.
That is not possible. What we just is
Why
that
that
possible?
small guy
I
did
think
it?
it is, Greg.
Got
Not
me, bro.
probable, but like possible, like you said. Mitchell outside. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Gets a very good look and converts. And it's 7 points for Bam Adebayo.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Here's Champ. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Sorry,
I
man.
thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the
I thought
defense just
so
threw
too,
him
bro.
off.
27 seconds left in the first half. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Champ, and he jams it after
Good pass,
taking the
Noah.
nice feed on the run.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both
You should have
sides
passed it
of the ball.
to me
Smart
very
basketball
early, so I
defensively,
would pass
turning
it
into
to
easy
him.
points.
AR, man.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's the teardrop. And a
Oh, my
wide
God,
open
my
look
bad,
here
my
for Wiggins. Trains the three-pointer. Wiggins has got his third basket of the night right there.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And a deep three from Doncic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers lead by 18. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
The loss of Jaren Jackson Jr. makes him a little bit more vulnerable without him knocking down a lot of shots and controlling things inside.
Yeah, and you lose that option offensively, Shaq. Definitely a challenge for them.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Here's James. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to connect. Now Reeves. Shot clock at 6. James sets the screen for Reeves. To the middle. And the dunk by LeBron.
Nice, bro.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Hero against Reeves. Now Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Reeves. Hero from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Shoots it. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Reeves has got 9 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Looking to end his cold spell.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
From deep, Reeves. That one doesn't drop. And Miami shooting 43% from the field. The drive by Mitchell. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron left side. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
That's good from Hero. And Hero drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 20.
We got a huge lead, guys.
Outside, James. Reeves with the screen on Mitchell. James looking around. Lets it go from the wing. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 20.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Hero against Reeves. Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. And the basket is good. Wiggins has got 9.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Here's LeBron.
Foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Okay, LeBron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And James drills them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Adebayo. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Good pass.
Up. And James throws it down.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now, here's Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Lock at 6. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ware. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Reddish dishes to James. Here's Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Good job.
James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Over the last few years, Hachimura has gotten more comfortable in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Ware. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from 3-point range. Ware's got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Reddish with the screen for Hachimura. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Reddish. Shoots over Hero. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Hero passes to Mitchell. And here's Wiggins. And yes, it's good. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He bullies his way around Wiggins. He's going to figure it out inside.
LeBron outside. Here's Connect. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wiggins surveying the floor. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to connect. Here's Brett. Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Connect. Pass to Hachimura. A jump hook. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. And here is Hero. On the wing, Mitchell. James covered. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 10 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
LeBron kicks to Reddish. Pass to Connect. Reddish with the ball. LeBron a screen on Hero. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
Robinson against Doncic. Robinson passes to Wiggins. A shape. Got a hand on it. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Burks, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Burks against Doncic. Pass to Champ. Back to Doncic. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm just going to try to screen on you, man.
In basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Jaquez with the ball. Now Adebayo. Back to Jaquez. Inside. Where? Out left to the wing.
Oops, my bad.
Here's Burks. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Doncic. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. For 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Good shot, Noah.
Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Adebayo against Hachimura. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts in the third. Some pretty nice work.
Great teamwork.
Oh, I thought I blocked. Bam, man.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Burks against Doncic. Robinson for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Robinson's got 10.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Doncic with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Here's Champ. Just 5 on the clock. It's all in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Back to Burks. Deep pointer. It's deflected.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is like that. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Burks against Doncic. Burks looking around. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. Champ's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic right side. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
He misses the free throw.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Good on the second free throw. 1:39 left to play in the third.
Oh, this one.
Here's Larson, guarded by Reddish. Outside Robinson, beyond the arc. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Highsmith. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Larson. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Lakers leading by 22. Doncic with it. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 10.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Highsmith the pass to Larson. Now here's Love. Now Robinson. 13 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
What the fuck,
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Oh, you missed that, bro.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. The Lakers also with a sub. Austin Reeves is checked in for Cameron Reddish. The Heat shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's... Oh, wow! Oh, Oh, that was unbelievable.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. Love finds Johnson. Jaquez outside. Just 3 on the clock.
Oh my God. Sorry about that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth, we've got Austin Reeves. Gabe Vincent is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Kleba in at power forward. Here's Robinson, and it falls over the rim and in. Robinson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat. Milton kicks to left. Pass to Reeves. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Jaquez the pass to Robinson. Six to shoot. From past the arc. Highsmith's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 23. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Highsmith. Defended by Milton. Outside Robinson. Love outside. Clock at 4. To the middle. Shoots over Len. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Jaquez. 8 points for Love.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
Come on, guys.
Jaquez against Reeves. Pass to Len. Here's Vincent, guarded by Robinson. Vincent misses. The Heat trail by 21. To the inside. It's tipped. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Vincent's got his first basket of the night. So it's Miami now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Highsmith the pass to Robinson. Love outside. Outside Robinson. Puts up a 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
And please give a big round of applause to your Heat UKC.
And Miami making a change here. Burks is checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. James checked in for Alex Len. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. Connect, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And James subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. LeBron passes to Hachimura. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reddish is checked in.
Role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Burks against James. Burks the pass to Robinson. Pass to Highsmith.
Oh my God.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Highsmith got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. LeBron against Love. James sets the screen for Connect.
Come on, Dalton. Oh my God. No, you don't do that, man.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Highsmith the pass to Burks. Love outside. Pass to Robinson. Over Reddish. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3-pointer. And nice James gets it to go on the assist by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Connect with it. James outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. James against Burks. Here's Hackett. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 7 rebounds in the game. And even 3-on-3 break. Reddish with the double team. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. And here is LeBron. Lets it fly. And he hits the jump shot. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Really in a good
Nice, bro.
position
Is that
thanks to
Brody?
the accuracy from beyond.
Timeout called the Heat.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Ware. Wiggins outside. And here's Adebayo outside. Miami no good on that time either. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Adebayo. Pass to connect. Here's Reddish. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Now connect. He's covered by Hero. Here's James. Oh, that's blocked. Now Hero from downtown. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. James against Mitchell. Pass to LeBron. Fades away. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And here's Adebayo. Vanderbilt defending, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And here is James.
Come on, Bronny.
To the paint. Wants to get it to Reddish and does. And Ware pulls it down.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Back to Hero. Screen by Wiggins. Fires the 3. Hero no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Oh my God.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And Miami shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Pass Pass to Adebayo. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Lakers with the rebound. Reddish has got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Mitchell. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
James, the pass to Vanderbilt. James outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. There's the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Mitchell. Hero passes to Ware. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. James with it. Vanderbilt a screen on Adebayo. Here's James.
Ronnie. No foul. What the fuck?
Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Outside, Hero. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Lakers leading by 21. James the pass to Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Hero. The tray. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Austin Reeves is checked in for Cameron Reddish.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 15, Austin Reeves.
Lakers leading by 18. James outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to connect. At the elbow, it's James. It's good. LeBron's got 35.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Here's Hero. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Reeves outside. Pass to James. Here's Connect. James with it. Covered by Mitchell. Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to James.
What a shot.
James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Champ.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. He's defended by Reeves. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Connect. Back to LeBron.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Pass to Ware. Now Hero. Wiggins from outside. The rebound by James.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you later.
Wala.
MP, keep taking them to church, my guy. You the best rookie in your class, and it's not even close. Salute. MP, keep taking them to church, my guy. You the best rookie in your class, and it's not even close. Salute.
What's this? What, bro? You only got 6 points? I thought he got 12, bro. The fuck?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. This is what this is.
Way to bring home that W.
Yes. I thought this is not trade block. Why we can
Win
get
this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
Go away. Oh my god, Jackson. get injured, man. Gold bicep. I like this play, I think. Doesn't matter if it's not right, but still not fine, it's fine.